Well, Kevin, where are you and Goober the Traveling Bear at now?
We're in a fabulous place we stumbled upon called Civil War Tales. Now it has some beautiful dioramas here, but if you look closely, you'll see that all of the figures are cats. And they look like they were all handmade. And you ask, what diabolical obsession would cause somebody to do this?
Well, I noticed the figures behind you marching look like to be cats.
Yes, they are. They're in a different scale. They're bigger.
They're about 40 millimeter.
But they're cats.
But they're cats.
And here are ones that are even bigger. And they're cats.
Okay.
And if the Civil War had been fought by cats, this is what it would look like. What it would have looked like.
Let me get a couple closer shots, and then we'll walk around the museum. And we're next door to the Orphanage Museum, where Charlie Weaver used to give his tours and do a shot of whiskey from room to room. And unfortunately, most people who watch my videos have no idea what Hollywood Squares is or Charlie Weaver.
That's true.
Tell me a bit about your awesome museum here.
Sure. My sister and I started Civil War Tales in 2015. We've been making our cat soldiers for 29 years now. We started when she read biographies on Generals Lee and Grant, and then made them out of clay. We've always loved cats growing up, always mixed cats into our play, so the generals came out as cats in uniform with beards. And then we kept reading about the Civil War, and anybody who caught our interest, stories that interested us, we'd make cats of them, and then started making dioramas within a couple of years.
Very cool. Well, we're going to feature your wonderful museum, and we'll come back and ask you some questions.
Sure.
All right, Kevin, which way is Goober? Look at, oh my goodness.
Charging off a hill into a
We have
river.
found another hidden gem.
Yeah.
Another hidden gem museum.
That's just remarkable.
So, look at that. Think of the time this took to make all of them.
Really?
Just to, I mean, you got to remember they're getting painted too. This is about 54 millimeter. Wouldn't you say, Kevin? 40 millimeter?
Yeah. Those are large horses.
Now, coming up next, it looks like an ironclad. Here is the Monitor and the Merrimack, or the CSS Virginia, depending on who you want to talk to. And we're going to do a dive, and the cat crew is down there working away. And a very, very nice diorama. I mean, a lot of work went into this. And there's the cheese box on the raft. Very cool.
That's just beautiful.
Now, did you say the little hatches open with the cat crew working?
Ah!
Oh my goodness gracious.
Revolving turret on the Monitor, pilot house, and then we have holes to see underwater as well.
Look at it. And then, if they did double charges, they would have penetrated the armor. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that cat crew.
Oh, we got to pick this one.
I am amazed, Kevin. We found another hidden gem museum. They went through the time and energy to have little portholes so you could see the hull of the ships. I don't know how this is going to come out in video with glare. We will see. Here we have Andersonville Prison in cat form. All the dioramas here are created with a lot of care, and I need to let Little Wars TV know about this museum. And Mark's Game Room is some of the bigger channels, because there's a lot of miniature work going on in this building. Well, here we have Fort Sumter.
Yeah.
And look at those 30-pound Columbiads. And the cat crew is down below. Kevin, what do you think of Fort Sumter?
Again, I'm just stunned at the fabulous modeling done on these things. Let
So-
alone the handmade figure.
And the interior. Well, and then they're not right. I know they're handmade figures. That's
Yeah.
what's even more unique.
Yes.
Okay, and
It's my objective them being cats, but that's you can't tell
Well-
unless you're up on top of them.
my wife Lisa would think they're extra cool.
They are extra cool.
So there's the pivot guns. Roll, Alabama, roll. This is the USS Housatonic. Union Steam Sloop. This is the Hunley one. Okay. Another incredible diorama. Here we have Little Round Top, and this diorama is incredible. You have to remember all of these cat soldiers were crafted out of clay material, then hand painted. Being a miniature wargamer, just to paint figures is a pain in the butt. But to hand make them out of clay, shape them like little cats. And one of the things I'm noticing a lot with these Confederates is they did a wonderful job with their butternut gray, mixed uniform colors. They're very nice. The diorama is just stunning. We're going to swing around,
It just gets more impressive everywhere you go.
and Kevin said, I think this is about, what, 12 feet long, Kevin?
Oh.
Look at this. Wow.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably about 12 by what, 4?
Okay. Wow.
How many thousands of figures?
Now here we have,
So that one there has
So,
2650. The
there's-
one in the front room has 3000.
there's Hazlitt's battery.
We just made the cat $10,000 census. It'll be on USS Cumberland. Hopefully in a couple of years.
Look at that.
So Colonel Vincent, the Imperial of the Field here, is cat 9,000 on the census.
At 9,000.
There we are.
Mm.
Hazlitt's gun battery. And all right, we're going to go on to the next room. Amazing diorama. All right, well, we stumbled into the next room.
But look at these.
And look at this. We have samurai cats. Now, the creativeness to think of this is just so cool. You gotta be outside the box. And now, help me. What is the paper? Pronounce it for me. Is it omagi? Ogagi? Folding up.
Origami.
Okay.
Oregon.
So were you the one who painted
No,
that?
we didn't do the origami. We had it as kids, but those are ones we
Salt
acquired.
and battery wagon. Fort.
Yeah,
Is this
those
Fort
are
Wagner?
our newest.
All right. So
No, Battery Wagner, Charleston Harbor. It says here.
wow.
But
So we have the 54th Massachusetts.
Sean, you Sean, 50
Yeah, the 54th Massachusetts. The African American regiment that nearly took Fort Wagner. And look at the 12-pounder Napoleons with the cat crews. Amazing, Kevin.
Indeed. A large crash of cavalry.
Oh my goodness gracious. Is that East Cavalry
Oh,
Battlefield?
First Michigan. That's the first
Oh,
Michigan. Get it?
all right. I'm coming. All right. Well, we are checking out East Cavalry Battlefield and Goober the Traveling Bear and Kevin are here checking it out too. These horses and cat cavalry men are all handmade, and oh my goodness. Come on, my Wolverines. I think we found General Cat Custer right there. So, had General Jeb Stuart somewhere out here. He should these are just about 54 millimeter in scale. These would look good at my wargaming table.
But they're beautiful. I mean,
And these are all handmade and painted. A hidden gem here in Gettysburg, right across diagonally from Jenny Wade's house.
Right next door to the National Soldiers Orphans Home.
Yes. And there are a lot of ghost stories there. We're going to get a close-up. Okay. So we found Jeb Stewart. I just wasn't paying attention. And over here is General George Armstrong Custer, Medal of Honor recipient. And,
Should have known from the hair.
well, there's one over here with blonde hair. It's been a long day, Kevin. Amazing.
I'm amazed at this.
All right, we're going to follow up our incredible museum tour here with our curator.
All that's confiscated.
Goober
obviously
loves
the two
relaxing at
classic-
Little Round Top. Here, it is an amazing diorama, and I think he's still recovering from the vodka shots he did with the Russians earlier today. Where are we located, and what are the hours of your wonderful museum?
Civil War Tales Diorama Museum is located at 785 Baltimore Street in Gettysburg, PA. And our hours, we're closed Sundays and Wednesdays, and the first Thursday of the month. And our hours otherwise are 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. during the week, and then Saturdays 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
All right, and the amount of work you and your sister have done here is incredible.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to follow up with?
No, it's just something that we really enjoy doing, sharing the stories of all of the individuals, the men and women involved in the Civil War, and trying to bring them to life for everybody.
All right, and Goober the Traveling Bear gives your museum 2 thumbs up.
Thank you, Goober.
Actually,
It was
2
nice to
paws
have
up.
you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.